One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Baylor's offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking...
There he goes! Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Now on the option. Now the toss. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So Kansas State's offense has the ball for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position. And these are 2 of the best in the entire country.
Rides to back and leaves it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Jackson. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Oakley. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The running back has it. Makes a man miss. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And some room to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wilson. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Looking to pass, it's Robertson. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cameron. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking for a man, it's Robertson. Rifles it down the middle. Makes a grab deep. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on!
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bears are on the move. Grab behind the line. It's Prentice. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
A legendary rivalry in the state of Florida, Phil, is Miami and Florida State back at it again today. Here is the latest. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The option look. The pitch. Find some fresh air. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Quick release on the RPO. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice game. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to surprise him with the pass. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And that one did not work. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Pressure coming. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska was able to come away with the win as they have so many times there in Lincoln, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snags it down the right side. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff to the single back. Creates a little room. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Finding an escape route. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 35. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Bears will punt this one away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. A designed run for the quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Kansas State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. BYU was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Cougars over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And back to the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Cameron. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Robertson. Makes the grab, it's Washington. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He wants to throw it again. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Cameron. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Prentice. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. And on 2nd down, are they going to line up for a field goal here? This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
The Bears will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the 2nd half.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Cameron. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Bears in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on big tight end. Makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He lets one fly deep. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option, the give. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. It's complete on the right side. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hands it off. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Gonna run it. It's Irvin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Johnson looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know they're going to make some plays for you.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it at the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going with the ground game left. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Johnson wants to throw it. He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option. Got a little space. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Brown. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Grab near the sticks, it's Cameron. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough and they'll mark it at the 23. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Fires to the middle. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no.
Slithers into space.
They're trailing by 25 to Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That ball is... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Gives it on the option. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Oakley. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Looking for room. It's Irvin. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Cameron. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide open downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Bears didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got his man. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
How about this? These guys are going for two. To the air, it's Robertson. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught for the two. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll go to the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Line is set on third down. He's looking to throw. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Irvin. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Bears send out the punt unit. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Oakley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bradley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught in the backfield. It's Irvin. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.